Okay, today I want to challenge you a little bit about thinking about what are your excuses for why you don't feel like you have the right, I guess, to be fit, or why you don't deserve to take care of yourself, or, whatever your excuse is. So for me, it was my excuse for why she, whoever that is fit and I'm not. And so I had all these excuses about why so-and-so looks so great and is so fit and I'm not, or why she can eat healthy or she can exercise or all this stuff, okay? So here are some of my excuses, and I challenge you to discover what your excuses are for this, and I would love to help you kind of crush those excuses and get rid of them, but just write them down and think about how you can overcome those things. So for me, I told myself for years that people are just what I would call naturally thin and that I'm not. And now I'm realizing that people think I am naturally thin. And so that myth is like so destroyed for me that people are just naturally thin, because yes, I'm sure there are some people out there who can eat whatever they want and their metabolisms are fantastic. But for the most part, I think that the people in my life who are fit because they eat well and they exercise and they limit their sugar. So that whole naturally thin thing, that's not an excuse that I am cool with, to look at somebody else and say, they're just naturally thin. Because people think that about me, and because they're meeting me at this size, they've never known me overweight. So that's one thing, this assumption that I just had to get rid of. I used to look at celebrities all the time and say, okay, well, if I were getting paid to get fit, then I would be fit too. So I got rid of that excuse by becoming a coach. I just said, okay, well, if it becomes my job to be fit, then I will just become fit and I will lose that excuse. Like, I have to stay eating healthy, exercising daily, drinking my shakes, doing those things because I'm getting paid to do those things and cheer other people on to do them. So I got rid of that excuse. I just decided one day I'm going to do this and I'm going to get paid to do it so that I don't have that excuse anymore. And when I see people that worked out in the morning, I would always say, oh, lucky for them, they're a morning person. And I would say, oh, I could never be one of those people who gets up in the morning and works out. Well, when I started this journey, a little less than 2 years ago, I realized that the only time I was ever going to get my workout in was before my kids got up. And so for me, I would always classify myself as a night owl. I was always like 11, midnight is kind of when I would turn in for the night, and then my kids were my alarm clock. Pretty much all of my stay-at-home mom life, that's what it looked like. I stayed up late, that was my own alone time, or, time with their dad, or, whatever. And then I just decided I have to get up and work out, so I'm gonna have to go to bed early. So what I did was I would go to bed earlier and I would set my alarm for 10 minutes earlier than I typically get up, and then another 10 minutes, another 10 minutes. And now I'm waking up between an hour and 2 hours earlier than my kids, and it has genuinely changed my life. It's changed my health, it's changed my attitude, it's changed the time that I can spend with them because I get so much done in the morning. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make myself a morning person. I want to get up and work out in the morning. It's not a natural thing for me, but I'm making that decision. I'm getting rid of my excuse and I'm going to do it. So I just want to encourage you, whatever your excuse is for why you can't work out every day, or why you can't eat healthy, or why, somebody can have something that you can't. Like, I just encourage you to throw them away. They're garbage. And so if you have been making excuses for why not to join my group and get fit with me and get ready for the summer, I'm going to encourage you to do it this time. So April 10th is my next group, and I've decided that I am going to take the summer off from accepting new customers. I mean, you can be a customer, but I am not doing challenge groups for the months of June, July, and August. Okay, because my oldest is starting kindergarten and I need to spend that last summer with her as much as I can, and working my other jobs, I just need to limit it. So if you become a customer with me in April, you are going to get entered into my challenge group where I'm going to push, and then you'll be in my graduates group. So my graduates group, I have neglected a bit, and this summer, my focus is going to be actually on that group. So if you're in graduates right now, prepare yourself, because I'm going to take off the summer from new customers, focusing on them. You can still buy stuff if you want to, but I'm just not having groups. And I'm going to focus on my graduates group. And honestly, if you bought something, you could jump in my graduates group. It's just not nearly as intense. And I'm going to do challenges in my graduates group where you can earn prizes, and it's going to be a fun summer. But your last chance to get into a group with daily accountability is coming up April 10th. I'm starting the group. So contact me today if you want to purchase your program or shakes or whatever to enter that group. And I really want to help you get rid of your excuses and get fit by summer. So you can email me size12to2@gmail.com, or you can message me through Facebook if you're watching it there. And I would love to help you before I take some time off this summer. All right, have a great day.